Yo guys, it's slyroh. You already know that today I'm bringing you guys my team analysis for week 11 of the Pokemon Premier League. This is the final week of season 3 of the PPL. So it's kind of a bittersweet ending. You know, it always sucks when you have to end a season, but you know, it just means that there's more to come in the future. So it gives us a little break from PPL action and it'll be cool. But yeah, this last match we're taking on RTK and the Portland Timburrs. And RTK is a very, very, very good friend of mine that unfortunately is also in a position that if we win, he is basically guaranteed to be relegated to Division 2, which actually sucks because I don't want him to go to Division 2, but I don't want to like throw the game either because I don't believe in like forfeiting. I don't believe in not playing your best. I don't do any of that. I am a person that I believe that you need to earn your spot in whatever, you know, league you're doing, I guess. At least for when it pertains to like PPL has, you know, 2 divisions. You know, I think if you're going to be in Division 1, I think you should, you know, earn every game. You know, you should earn a championship, you should earn your spot in D1, things like that. And I'm not going to let RTK win, especially because he's beaten us 2 seasons in a row, and that's not okay. We need to beat him because I can't just let him beat me 3 times in a row. That's ridiculous. That is just not. That cannot happen. Cannot happen. So this is the team that I'm bringing against him, and let's just go ahead into it. Basically, I think I got everything out of the way. That's basically the situation. As far as the whole scenario goes, we're in 5th place because we're always in 5th place. That's just what we do. And yeah, so the team that RTK has consists of Milotic, Mega Medicham, Rotom Heat, Donphan, Vileplume, Gardevoir, Greninja, and Bisharp. So this is a very scary team. Mega Medicham and Bisharp are 2 things that I really do not want to switch into. Greninja can be a threat, and basically everything on this team can be annoying in some way or another. So this is the team that I'm bringing against him, and I gotta say that I'm not too confident in this team. I think there's better stuff that I could bring, but I kind of just went with this, and hopefully it doesn't backfire. So let's go ahead and just get right into it. The first mon that we're bringing is Fujin the Tornadus T with the Assault Vest Regenerator, Sludge Bomb, Heat Wave, Hurricane, U-Turn, 92 speed, Timid, 252 special attack, and the rest 164 in HP. That is enough speed to outspeed Jolly Mega Medicham, which is the only thing we need to outspeed. That is, well, the fastest mon on his team is Greninja, which I don't really care about outspeeding because I'm assault vested, so I can take ice beams or whatever, and then I can just U-turn out of there or whatever, what have you. Hurricanes. I have Hurricane over Air Slash because that way if I lose to Hurricane misses, I can just blame it on hacks and not on any sort of RTK skill. That's basically the plan there. U-turn for momentum. Heat Wave hits Bisharp and Vileplume? No, that doesn't count because Hurricane hits that. I guess Heat Wave is basically just for Bisharp. U-turn is for momentum, and Sludge Bomb is for more damage on Gardevoir. I can't really see what else I would have that on there for. It's been a little while since I've made this team, so apologies if I don't remember every specific little detail. But Assault Vest Tornadus T is good, especially when it outspeeds and can U-turn. It's good. So even some Scarfers that could potentially do damage, I still will be able to just, you know, regenerate her back up. I can switch in later, and it's all perfectly fine. So Tornadus T should be looking to put in some work this game. And we're working right to left for a reason that we will get to. Next is Bronzong, which I kind of don't like that I am bringing this, but it is whatever. Mediton the Bronzong with the Colbur Berry, Levitate, physically defensive, Earthquake, Stealth Rock, Light Speed, and Reflect. Basically, no matter how much I try, I don't think I can bring enough defense to cover everything, as well as also have the offense to take out his team. So I do have dual screens. I have a Colbur Berry just to kind of surprise live something from, like, live a knockoff from Bisharp, and I can get off some Earthquake damage, which is very nice. It is a 2-hit KO, so there's like prior damage, or I can just get a lot of damage, and then, you know, maybe switch out to something else. So we'll see. But Bronzling is here also just because rocks. RTK's only hazard removal is Donphan, which does not have recovery, meaning that it can be worn down, especially with some of the mons on our team. So rocks are going to be really good, especially because the Rotom Heat can be a pain, and that's the main thing. There's other stuff, but that's definitely the main thing, is the Rotom Heat. So I figured rocks would be really helpful. So Bronzling doesn't really do too much outside of that. I don't think it's going to work that well. But the rocks could be important, and the screens could be important should I need them. So, moving right along, we have Eddie Gordo, the Hitmontop, leftovers, physically defensive. I have Technician for a reason. Hold on. Basically, this is my switch into Bisharp, and I can't have Intimidate because Bisharp gets Defiant, and I don't want to increase its attack, so that's the only reason that Technician is there. Then I have Mach Punch, Toxic, Bullet, Punch, Aerial Ace. I kind of made a defensive, offensive-ish Hitmontop. The Mach Punch is like a 50% chance to take out a Bisharp. It's, like, insane. Sucker Punch, obviously he could still go for that, so, like, but I think a knockoff, like, if he goes for knockoff and then he goes for Sucker Punch as I go for Mach Punch, like, he still won't take me out. So, I have a good chance of taking him out, and he won't take me out. Bullet Punch is for Gardevoir, Aerial Ace is for Vileplume, and Toxic is for everything else. So, regardless of what RTK switches into, once Hitmontop comes in, Hitmontop has, you know, coverage, if you want to call it that, to hit everything, if you include Toxic as something coverage. Because getting the Milotic Toxic would be really nice. Getting things like Rotom or Donphan Toxic would be great also. So, yeah. I think Hitmontop could definitely put in some work. And this is the second physically defensive mon I'm bringing. And don't you worry, it's not the last, because we also have Hizrente, the Arcanine. This is why I'm so very iffy about this team. This is the third physically defensive mon. If you can't tell, I'm scared of all the physical attackers. This is physically defensive, leftovers, Intimidate, Protect, Will-O-Wisp, Flare Blitz, Morning Sun. Because I'm defensive, having a coverage move like Wild Charge for Milotic doesn't really help, because Milotic is just super fat and I don't have offensive investment. And Flare Blitz hits everything else. I mean, except for, like, Rotom Heat. But, like, I don't get a coverage move to hit that for a lot anyway. So this is the best thing for Arcanine. I have Intimidate on this because this is my switch into Mega Medicham. The only thing he can KO me with is a high jump kick, and that's why I have Protect. So hopefully I can get him to miss one or something, or I can at least scare him out, you know, if he knows that I have it. Will-O-Wisping his team is really nice, and staying healthy would be really nice for me. Really hoping Arcanine gets some kills this game, even though it's not offensive, because it's still very close to the top of the Golden Pokeball Award. It would be great to win it, you know, so we're just gonna hope. But yeah, man, just looking through this team, I'm just like, oh man, I brought so much defense, it's crazy, because here's the Lantern, especially defensive. With Volt Absorb, Leftovers, Volt Switch, Scald, Heal Bell, Thunderbolt. This is to stop the Rotom Heat from Volt Switching on everything. Yeah, and then I can Volt Switch on everything of his. The only thing that can stop a Volt Switch is a Donphan, which doesn't want to get scalded. Heal Bell is good for, if he, like, Toxics me with something, or if he brings, like, Sleep Powder, Vileplume, and puts one of the other mons to sleep. Just having my mons not status would be really helpful. So, also, it's just team support my other offensive mon, which is this thing here, which we are going to get into very soon. Let me just see if there's anything else, let's say. But yeah, so I kind of just have, like, dedicated checks to specific mons, which kind of sucks because that means that he could easily double switch around me once he starts figuring them out. Because, I mean, Bronzling isn't really a designated check to anything, it's just kind of there. I don't even know why it's physically defensive. I guess it's like another thing that can take certain hits from Mega Medicham, but like, and I guess Donphan. But either way, and then this is for the Bishop, this is for the Medicham, and this is for the Roam Heat. So I'm planning very specifically for very specific commands. So hopefully that is a strategy that works out this week. And then, because it's the last week of the season, I would have loved to make this like meme week, but I don't really have enough memes on my team to make like a decent team, a decent cohesive unit. So like I would just bring stupid stuff and basically be handing RTA the game if I just brought all memes, but I figured I could work one in, especially one that could actually work, and that is going to be the end of the Roserade with the Watt Melberry Technician, Sword Stance, Bullet Seed, Natural Gift, Sleep Powder, 180 speed Jolly with max attack, and 76 HP. So, main thing is, my low tick is fat, first off. So, like, I don't really want to go with, like, Giga Drain and stuff like that. Like, he could expect that, and he could just run, like, a Salvis Mirror Coat, or just a Mirror Coat in general, which I don't really want to deal with. And Bullet Seed actually does a lot. Like, and if I can get up a Sword Stance, I can, like, basically take out everything, almost everything. And then for Ultimate Meanage, I just threw a Natural Gift. Watt Melberry makes it Fire type, so that hits Vileplume and Bisharp, which officially gives me coverage for his entire team. Mixture of Bullet Seed and Natural Gift does take out his whole team. Now, of course, I don't outspeed everything, so the idea would be to put something to sleep with Sleep Powder, then set up with Sword Stance, and then go for either Bullet Seed or Natural Gift, whichever move the situation calls for. So, this is another reason, this is the main reason I have Heal Bell on Lantern. Because if I switch in to Scald on my low tick and it burns the Roserade, that kind of sucks some physical, so I would need to get it healed off, and I don't have Natural Gift because I need Technician because Bullet Seed, and, or not Natural Gift, Natural Cure, or whatever. I don't have Natural Cure, I have Technician because Bullet Seed, so Heal Bell is important. So, hopefully Roserade can get some kills. The Roserade is actually making its way up the Golden Pokeball Award, but it still has less kills than Arcanine, so it's looking less likely. Yeah, Roserade is fantastic, and yeah, so this is the team for the final week of the season. Let me know your thoughts on this team, and make sure you stay tuned for the battle, which should be up hopefully later today. I might actually get this battle up on the day that it's supposed to be uploaded for a change, so that'll be nice. So yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. If so, let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So thanks for watching, and until the next time, guys, stay sly.